Hey guys! Who is she? This is my first video of my new hair. Like, if you would have followed me on Instagram, you would have seen, like, I got it done. Like, you know, like, you guys know I told you. Obviously, it's like a unit. I'll do a video on it if you want to. I didn't record it, but, like, what do you guys think? Anyway, if it's your first time here, my name's Gary, aka the Plastic Boy. What's going on? So today I decided to do, would you call it like a bomb tutorial? Black-owned makeup brand tutorial. Yeah, because I've seen someone else call it bomb. So I've picked out a few products. Products I've already got because I really wanted to use a lot of brands that I didn't really have, like AJ Crimson. I wanted to use a more Danessa Myrick stuff, but I couldn't. So I'm going to choose some of the brands that I have, which I think some of the products I haven't used, some I haven't. So this is going to be a full face of black-owned brands. If you guys want to see what look I create with my new her, keep on watching. Okay, so how are you guys doing? Okay, are you guys loving the hair? Let me guys know in the comments down below. Period on deck. I just feel I feel like I might take someone's manners. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna be using a whole range of products. So obviously, first I would have to use Juvias Chocolate foundation. It just would be rude if I didn't. This is the I Am Magic foundation in Gambon, which I think is like such a cute shade for me. I'm trying to figure out if I use a beauty blender. So I'm gonna use a beauty blender first. It's not a beauty blender, it's a beauty sponge, and this is by Raine, which is also a black-owned brand. I love their products so much. I would have loved to have gotten more products, but a lot of the brands I really wanted, either the shipping was mad, the not shipping to the UK would take like a month, or they just aren't sold here. I know Juvia's Place is sold on like Beauty Bay and like places like that, but I've got a majority of her stuff and palettes which I'll be using. But I really wanted to use some AJ Crimson stuff, but I actually reached out to him because obviously like I would have just bought some of it obviously to support him, because obviously he's the only black guy I could think of who owns his own brand. I could be mistaken, maybe Sam Fine does, but he's the only one I ever could really think of. So I wanted to get some of his stuff, and obviously I reached out to him and he said he would send me some stuff, but obviously his shipping isn't as fast because obviously he's obviously looking out for the support of his workers. So I could totally understand that. So I'm going to use all the products I have, and I'm definitely going to do like a part 2 of this video. If you guys like it, definitely like and comment. Obviously subscribe, ho. But this foundation's really nice. I don't wear it as much because it's like I'm trying to like not get it in my hairline, because girl, this hair stuff is new to me, so I'm trying not to get it in my hairline. And yeah, this foundation is so bomb. I forget how full coverage it is. Like, it's definitely for me more of a going out foundation, because you can sheer it down, but you know, this foundation looks a bit dark. Not dark for me, but like, this used to be my perfect shade. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I haven't used it for a long time. Concealer wise, well, oh my god. Oh, so I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender Insta Bake Concealer. This is a 3-in-1. Why is it a 3-in-1? Have you guys been anywhere? You guys really liked the last mukbang that I did. Have I used this concealer before? Maybe I have. Oh, it's actually a really nice shade. It's a really nice highlight shade. I haven't color correct here because I don't feel like I really need to. I'm having like a really good skin month, and I couldn't find any color correctors that are black owned. Well, there's lip tinted, and that obviously is person of color owned, but not black owned, but you know. So anyway, you guys really like the mukbang, and I was thinking about, because obviously I asked you guys about a schedule, and you guys were just like, oh my god, just upload anytime you want, blah blah. And I was thinking, obviously I want to keep uploading on Sundays and Wednesdays, or maybe Sundays and Thursdays, but one of the days I want to like incorporate one of the days just where I do one of those chatty videos. Maybe not always a mukbang, because I think it will get a bit dry then, but maybe just a video where I chat about obviously dilemmas you guys can send me, and like topics that are going on, like obviously like hot news, music, dilemmas, dating, maybe a bit of a story time thrown in there. And what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I don't know what I'd call it though. If you guys got any names, I could call it like chit and chat. Not chit and chat, but you know, obviously I could have like drinks, but it doesn't always have to be food, you know what I mean? So if you guys have any names what I could call it, because I could do it like every Wednesday or every Sunday, but I do want to have one more upload day, so I could do it like every, hold on, Sunday, Wednesday. I could do it every Friday, to be fair. But yeah, I could do it every Friday. I think that'd be quite cute. I could like kind of like add like an upload day. What do you think? Like, let me know. This concealer's nice. Actually, I was going for my concealer drawer the other day, and I've got so many concealers, and I just think, what the hell is wrong with me? Like, No one needs over 60 concealers. Like, what the hell? So guys, I'm going to go with the Fenty Concealer in 385. I haven't used this concealer for ages. I'm not going to lie. I just don't like the way it takes ages to dry down. But I think when you use a fan, it is really, really cute. Guys, say so. Nicki Minaj went to #1. Did I lie? Obviously, I like Doja Cat, but obviously I like Nicki more. But I just cannot believe it was her first #1 track. Like, what the hell? Also, guys, if you know any other black-owned brands that are like popping or really, really cool, let me know. Obviously, I've tried to order some stuff from Marina Boutte, is that how you say it? But it's just a lot of these companies are taking, obviously it's understandable, but a lot of them aren't really shipping at the moment, which is totally understandable. But yeah, this Fenty concealer, I feel like the wand is amazing. The component is so bomb. But I'm trying to think what I did. I think I'm going to do something quite nude because for the past few days I've been doing such bright looks, and it was actually staining my eye, and I was like, no, that's what happens when you use bright eyeshadow colors. But I'm kind of feeling myself already. Obviously, by the time this goes up, obviously it'll be Wednesday. Is anyone going to tune in to see Trick Daddy and Trina are versing? First of all, this whole verse is, to be fair, the Erykah Badu one and Jill Scott was amazing, but I think people are now taking the piss. Like, I was on Twitter yesterday, and I don't think it's actually in the US. I think it's a UK radio company that are doing it, and they're doing this 10 versus 10. And on the list, it said Beyonce versus Georgia Smith. Don't get me wrong, I love Georgia Smith. She's such a talented and beautiful girl, but you can't compare the two. Like, Beyonce's catalog is just bigger, and Beyonce's been around for like decades, you know what I mean? Obviously, she's not old, but Beyonce's just been around for a much longer time. You can't compare the two. It's like comparing Britney Spears and Doja Cat. Like, they're both amazing, but like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, Doja Cat has a few songs, Britney Spears has a catalog for days, and the albums just wouldn't compete. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, people have lost their minds. I really thought people just want people to like battle each other, but I just feel like, what is the point? Some of you have lost your goddamn mind. Okay, so I've got some new Fenty, and these are basically, they're not new, but obviously they're the Matchstix, and they sent me the darkest shades. Guys, look how dark Caviar is. Oh my god, it looks black. Like, obviously it's amazing, but wow. To be fair, but Espresso, when I contoured a bit, I always felt like it needed to be a hair darker, and there always needs to be new shades, so props. Fenty are just killing it. That's why I just love Fenty, because Fenty make products for their people. Just joking. But I think I'm gonna use Ebony. Whenever I hear Ebony, I just think of porn. But anyway, that's Ebony. Ebony is a bit more of my kind of style. It's a bit more red. It's a bit more warm. I'm going to leave that on my nose just so it kind of warms by the contour. But these are really, really nice. Obviously, with Matchsticks, because they can be a bit drying, definitely just warm them up on the back of your hands. And then, let's see. Ooh, this shade is nice. It's very dark though, but you guys know I love like a intense contour. Like, the more intense, the better. Just blending this out. Also, guys, with regards to that bag sale I was talking about, it will probably be definitely next week. I've ordered all the bags for it. I'm waiting for them to come. It's going to be like, I'm going to keep it very simple. There's going to be a $20 bag, well, £20 bag, plus shipping. And there's going to be a £50 bag plus shipping. The £50 bags probably won't be a lot because the products in the £50 bag are going to be banging. Like, obviously, all the bags are going to be banging, but the £50 bags are kind of like, we'll call them like VIP bags because the products in there are going to be more of like a, you know, a scale. So I'm gonna say the VIP, I'll probably explain more in the video, but the £50 bags will probably be worth like £300. The $20 bag will probably be worth £120. So you're just getting a bargain for your money, really. So it's very, very limited. I think I've only got like maybe 120 bags and like 50 bags. Once it's gone, it's gone. And then I'm going to be donating some of the proceeds, well, most of the proceeds, to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in, no, not Queen Elizabeth, yeah, Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Birmingham, because those are the ones that really helped my sister when she had corona. So I'm going to be donating it to the ward then, the nurses, because obviously they need PPs and stuff. So it's just going to be so amazing to do this. So once everything's sorted and the website's up and the bags are blowing, I'm going to put it up on here so you guys can, you know, get yourself a bag. It'll be international shipping, so I'll be shipping to America, Canada, every single place, and I'll be using a really good, you know, a postal service. So they'll be tracking and everything. So please, if you want to like help donate, definitely please purchase the bag. The product's gonna be banking. There won't be a lot of complexion because a lot of you guys were like, well, I want what's in the bag. It's gonna be a lot of skincare, lip glosses, face palettes, eyeshadows, obviously from high-end brands. There's not really drugstore brands in the bag, I'm not gonna lie. So you're definitely getting a big buck for your money. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie, like, these bags are gonna be so cute. Okay, so powder, I wasn't sure who to use. Sorry, this concealer just creasing a tiny bit on me, maybe because I'm tired. But obviously I had to use Miss Pat McGrath. This powder is amazing. I haven't used it for quite a while. It is a bit expensive, but the medium 3 shade is beautiful. It's kind of like more of like a golden, it's basically the same color as my damn background. And Pat McGrath is, I think Pat McGrath owns it because she's not a part of a group, is she? I always think, I know it's like bad, but does Rihanna own Fenty? Because I know it's under LVMH, so I'm not sure she owns. She's obviously the face of the brand and like behind it. She obviously has shares in it, but I'm not sure she owns it. But I think she does own it. I'm not too sure. She definitely has shares in it, but I definitely know LVMH have a part ownership in it as well. I will back it. That's how, you know. When brands like Fenty are part of groups, especially someone like LVMH, that's how they have so much big budgets. And you know, it's just LVMH like own like Celine, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Moet, you know, the whole deal. I'm just gonna take this Pat McGrath powder. I feel like there's definitely still needs to be a bit more like space in the makeup kind of like area for black owned brands. There's obviously more coming out. We've got the beauty bakeries, we've got the colored rains, we've got you know, the Pat McGraths, but there's definitely room for more, you know what I mean? Obviously there's probably some I don't even know about, obviously, but you know, we just need more, guys. We need more black owned makeup. Right, to contour my nose, that's probably a bit too dark, the caviar stick, because I don't want my nose to go muddy. So I'm going to take the Fenty concealer in 490. Do I have a mirror? And let's just go on the sides of my nose. Like, I just love this wand for contouring. I just feel like it's so good. I hope she brings out another concealer though, something that's a bit more full coverage and matte, which I think she will do, because you know how she loves to like drop surprises. Why is this mirror so blurry? Oh my god, it's so weird looking at the monitor and seeing my new hair. I'm like, who is that on the monitor? Like, who is that? But I'm just gonna go down my nose like that. Guys, okay, I contoured my nose a bit. I actually love a mean contour these days. I feel like my under eyes just need a tiny bit more brightening. So I'm gonna use the Fenty powder in Honey. This one, guys, someone commented that they finished the Fenty powder. Call the police. Electric chair. I'm just joking. Okay. I just don't get how someone could finish such a powder. It's so, like, I think it's almost, is it bigger than the Laura? It's definitely bigger than the Laura Mercier one, because I'm just not sure how you would finish such a powder. But yeah, definitely let me know about the whole chat about topics and stuff weekly. Would you like it on a Friday or a Sunday? And a good name, because I want to do it for you, but obviously not everyday mukbang, because, you know, obviously I can have a snack, but not everyday like mukbang, even though I love doing them and they're so much fun to do because they're just a bit more chilled. And obviously I know that a lot of you guys just want more of a chilled video. Ooh. Okay guys, sorry about that. Literally my battery went on my laptop because I couldn't find my adapter. But I think we're gonna go over a bit of chocolate. Like, I was watching a few people's reviews of this and I feel like it does, even though it's not like a bronzer, I just kind of like the effect it does give, like kind of that kind of sheen. So no video will be correct with Eylure. Obviously they are quite new. So obviously if you've just seen this video, I've reviewed these and they are really nice. They give a nice sheen to the skin, but they're more like a contour. So, and they definitely give the skin a bit of dimension. And I think that the powders I've used are quite matte, so we'll go down a treat. And I'm just gonna blend these out with a sponge. But some people really like them. I like them, I don't have a problem with them. I just feel like they're not as warm, but they are really nice though. The cream brushes are banging. Charlotte Tilbury just announced she's announcing bringing out bronzers, and there was a deep tone. So I know they said they're sending them to me. So as soon as I get it, you guys know you're receiving the tea, because Charlotte Tilbury, even though I love her, some of her complexion products haven't been the best. Obviously the foundation was amazing, but when it comes to powders and stuff, like, she definitely needs a bit of work in that lane, you know. I actually didn't even think what I was setting my bronzer with. I was actually gonna pick up something else, but obviously I have to use Mocha Mami, and that's the only black owned brands I own. Yeah, I think it is, you know. Is it? I always have the Danessa Marks one, which is a cream to powder, but powder, I think it is. Juvia's Place doesn't have one, and I think Beauty Bakerie is coming out with one, so gotta mind the new hair, honestly guys. This new hair, I really like it. It's a bit of more maintenance than I'm used to, but I think I'm just gonna rock it for a while. You guys know I didn't really like my hairline, and I've been looking into hair transplants and stuff, but I just feel like it's not a big commitment, but when you have hair transplants, you're off work for so long, and sometimes they don't always work, and I really want to go to someone who's amazing, like even if I have to go to like America or somewhere, but at the moment I really like this. The way he laid it down was so nice. Check me out. I'll be doing wig reviews soon. No, I'm joking, but no, it looks really nice. I just have to mind getting makeup in the hairline because, you know, can't wash it. Well, I can wash it definitely, but I can't get it drenched because of the texture. But I haven't used Mocha Mami for ages. It's such a nice color. Okay, so for eyes, I'm definitely gonna have to use Juvia's Place. I'm gonna use a mixture of these two. So it's the chocolates palette and the nudes palette. So the nudes palette looks like this, but I'll probably only use it for this shade. I wish these palettes had mirrors, to be honest, because it would be really good to travel with. And the chocolates palette, which is gorgeous. I do wish there was like one more chocolatey brown shade, because I feel like the two on top are kind of similar. But yeah, let's go in with this. I think I'm going to do something quite soft and cute. So I'm going to prep the eye with a base, or maybe I could use a I could use a Fenty concealer. I'm going to prep my eyes with some concealer. Okay, so I'm going to use this color in the crease. My mirror keeps getting dirty, so okay, I'm just gonna put this shade in. This is actually a really nice shade. It's very similar to MAC Uninterrupted. Is that showing up? It is a tiny bit. I might have to use something else. Like, it's too similar to my skin tone for a transition. Is it showing up? That's kind of mustardy. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this palette. I'm gonna use this color. This color is so beautiful. I love these kind of terracotta browns because the other shade wasn't showing up. I feel like doing something that's like a soft glam. I feel like I've recently been doing a lot of colorful looks, and as much as I love doing them, but sometimes they just take very long to do. But if you guys have any other video ideas, let me know. I always say this, but any video ideas is always welcome, just because I think during this time it's so hard to think of ideas. I do have that bag video, but I just need to edit it a bit more because there were some scenes that I didn't like in there, so hold on tight for that. Okay, I'm gonna take this Beauty Bakerie palette. This is called Proof in the Pudding. Love her kind of like, just her packaging and all the names. It's very on brand. Lovely palette. I'm not sure why I didn't use this really. I think because I had so much Beauty Bakery. I'm gonna go in with the shade Warm Cocoa. This doesn't have a mirror either. Girls, mirrors in palettes are so important. So I'm gonna go in with this shade, which is beautiful. You can actually use this for a bronzer actually. I should actually use that, and then I'm just putting that in the crease. Ooh, this shade is nice. Okay, so to add some depth, I'm gonna use one of these shades. I'm so scared because these are hella pigmented. So I'm gonna take one of these shades right here. Wow, this is so pigmented. These palettes are really nice. I wish they would like, I feel like each one has a color I don't really want though, or like need. So I wish there was like a combined palette of the two. So I'm just gonna add some depth there again. I really like that, it's looking cute. I really just want to do like a warm, sexy, nude eye. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of eye I wanted. So I'm gonna take, should I take mango pudding or bread pudding? I might take mango pudding because I've never used a shade like this, and it's very like unsync with my background. So, oh, that looks a bit orange. Oh no, I'm gonna take bread pudding. Bread pudding looks a bit more nude. I'm gonna take this shade because it looks a bit orange, and I was just like, no, that's not the best. Actually, I could mix both of them together. That could work. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this here. This not colored rain. Beauty Bakerie palette's really nice. I'll try and link it down below because I'm not sure if they still sell it, because they sent me this ages ago with their setting spray, which I'm gonna use. Ooh, see how it just opens up the eye? It's so nice. Giving you soft glam realness. You want to be on top? America's Next Top Model. So guys, the eyes were annoying me, but oof, love. Okay, so I basically, as I was getting inspiration, I was like, oh my god, why don't I add a black liner? And I thought, no, it's gonna look too harsh. And I thought, why not a brown liner? And I was like, oh, I don't have one. I had a Beauty Bakery one, I think. And I think I just dried out, so I had to use a liner from a non-black brand, but it's fine. The eyes are banging anyway. I really like it. I'm just like, ooh, Ooh, looking like a Malteser. So I need to just finish the bottom lash line, then we can start on the blush and the highlight. So, but I'm really loving this look. And obviously lashes. Oh my god, what lashes, what lashes, what lashes. So I quickly did the lash line and I used this shade here from the brown palette. And I also used that warm cocoa palette from the Beauty Bakerie palette, just because, you know, just have a quick moment. Obviously, when it came to lashes, I was like, whose lashes can I use? Why not use mine? Obviously, I'm going to use Bad and Bougie. I haven't spoken about these a lot just because we've kind of put them on hold as obviously the situation is happening, and I don't want really people like going out of their way to buy them. So if you can get them in store and you're in a store, get them. But at this moment in time, we're not really pushing people for people to leave their houses and get them. But obviously these are my babies and I have to just use them because obviously they're not black owned. The eyeliner isn't black owned, but by collaboration, bitch, like period. Okay, so while my lashes dry, I'm literally gonna top up my bronzer. I really want to use this on my cheeks. It's called Warm Cocoa by... Ooh, I just love my face being extra bronze at the moment, and I feel like this color would make the perfect bronzer shade. Obviously, I know Mocha Mami's banging, but this is a beautiful shade. Okay, so lashes are on. My lashes are on. I feel like this makeup tutorial is all over the place. I thought I had a white pencil owned by Colored Raine, but I don't, so I had to do something else. Guys, okay, let's just bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna use a setting spray now. I'm gonna use the Beauty Bakerie, I've never used this, the Sweet Grace baking spray. So, oh my god, oh my god. Oh wow, that spray's it's very powerful. That was actually such a shock. I'm not sure how I feel about that setting spray, even though obviously all the products have been amazing so far, but it's quite scented, and I don't really like fragrance in a setting spray, but it kind of gives me Morphe vibes. It's very glowy, but okay. So let's do some highlight. Yeah, let's do some highlight. So I'm gonna use the Beauty Bakerie Milk and Honey palette. Everything's very dessert themed in it. I'm trying to think. I can only use one shade, I think, in this. So I'm gonna use the gold one, which is this one called Queen Being. Okay, Beyonce slurs. So I'm gonna use this. Let's just see how this goes on because I've never used this before. Sorry, this makeup tutorial is all over the place. It's because I planned it and I wanted other products to come, but they didn't. So I had to just quickly just check what brands I have. But I think it's come out okay. I really, really like it. But it's just some of these products I haven't used before. So I'm like, it's kind of like a first impressions, but full face using, you know, black owned brands, because I feel like a lot of brands just don't get like a lot of hype that they deserve. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, this highlight palette is actually really nice. It's a really smooth formula. Do you guys still like highlight? Because I know I seen an article about how highlight is dying and how everyone now just wants like a simple skin finish, which I can totally understand because sometimes blinding highlights can be a tiny bit much, but I still kind of like a blinding highlight moment. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to take that highlight there. Ooh, this is really nice. Really like this highlight palette. I'm not sure about these other shades though, like unicorn. I just felt the whole unicorn highlight thing for me was just, you know, it's a bit much. So I'm gonna spray some setting spray again. Oh my god, I was actually gonna use the Colored Raine highlighter. It's fine, I'm using the blush. This brush is kind of a bit warm for the look, but it's fine. This brush is from the Power and it's called My Day One. I've never watched Power, guys, so don't drag me in the comments. I've just never watched Power. Oh, these are pigmented as heck. It's got a mirror as well, which I love, but the pigment on these are crazy. I've actually got the Power palette. I was gonna use it, but I just thought, you know what, it's a bit too purple toned for me. We'll put some blush on the nose because that's always a moment. But so far so good, guys. What do you think? Really highlighter like literally shook me. You guys already know I didn't have a lip liner from a black on brand. I don't think Rihanna doesn't have lip liners, does she? No. So I've got some Beauty Bakerie lipsticks. I'm not sure what shade to go with. I might go for Snickerdoodle because the name kind of stands out to me. Oh my god, this is a glass. What the hell is going on? Is this a liquid lipstick? Yeah, this is called Royal Status. These are glosses. Okay, so I found this is by Colored Raine and it's called Butterscotch. Wow, this is like nude. It's very concealer-ish. Okay, so I really like this lip. It's a bit on the very nude side, so I'm going to take some of this Fenty glass slipper. I don't want to ruin it, so I'm going to swatch some on my hand and then take a brush And then go over it. That's kind of meshing the colors together as well. That's much better. Okay, so guys, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Oh my god, I gotta get foundation in my hair. So I really like it. I think it's giving me like soft glam vibes. Obviously there was some hiccups because, you know, certain products didn't, you know, I forgot I had them, but I really like the Beauty Bakerie palette. I really like that Beauty Bakerie highlighter. What was it called? The Milk and Honey one. Obviously, I just like that colour, but the other colours, you know, are a tiny bit mad. But I really like it. Obviously, I think the face looks amazing. Contour beat, everything snatched. Let me guys know if you have any of these products or, you know, if you want to try them. But I really, really like it. Obviously, it's very, very different. I've never done this kind of like eye before, but and I really, really like it. And the nose is just snatched. So if you guys have any recommendations or any ideas, let me know. And I shall see you in Sunday's video. Bye, guys.